Racing takes place out at Fairview on Tuesday. 8 races on the program, and race number 1 is set to get underway at 12:30. We begin with a maiden plate for fillies and mares over 1200 meters. Joining me on the line is Grant Paddock. And Grant, how are you doing?
Yeah, morning Rahil, morning Panthers. Yeah, all good this side. Weather's good, so hopefully we are in for a good day's racing tomorrow.
Well, let's get straight into it. First race on the program will be the start of the exotics. The bipod will get underway here. And here we've got a first timer from the Alan Creef yard, and this filly, Richard Fourie, takes a ride. Nicely named Baya Moy, daughter of Canford Cliffs, and she'll be looking to make a winning start to her career. She jumps from gate number 1, and it's going to be interesting to see how she goes against horses that have got a bit of experience on her side. She's at 14-10, Grant. You've got Miss Pryor 3-1 along with Alado's Habit, who's produced 2 very encouraging runs to date.
Yeah, Rahil, she doesn't have to be Bayagoed to beat this lot. I must be very honest with you. Very moderate field as per normal. The one draw, I'm not sure if it's a plus or a minus on this poly for a first timer. You know, you missed a break by half length and you're in trouble. The field comes across you and you're eating poly for the rest of the race. So, tricky. There has been early money. There's no talk on the ground. I must be very quiet with regards to Alado's Habit. She really misbehaved very badly in her last run and ran accordingly when very strongly fancied. She'll have to improve on her manners to be competitive here. Miss Pryor, definitely a better filly on the grass. Her last poly run was like a butterfly. I know the state expecting a decent run from her from a decent draw. Reverse there and thereabouts. Tricky kind of a start to the bipod rail. I probably need a couple of horses here, but I am tipping it 8, 1, 4 and 6.
8, 1, 4 and 6 in race number 1 for Grant. Moving along to race number 2 now. This is an MR 74 handicap over 1600 meters. 1:05 is the off time for the second race. Number 5, Legal Thriller, tops the boards at 2-1. Union Rose 5-2 into 22-10. 5-2 American Dream. It's then 6-1 and better bar those. Now, this horse Union Rose, he's banging form. I thought he was a very gutsy winner last time out when beating Aravadicio. Jumps from gate number 2, and Grant, he must surely be a big runner once again.
He's a very nice starting to find his feet properly, steadily over the distance, got a good draw. There is a pace in the race. American Dream is danger. Going a mile for the first time is a bit of a question mark, but he won very well. Handicapper as well. From a one draw, making the pace will be rather. Legal Thriller over them is a big question mark. He's tried at 3-4 and hasn't been successful. I see they've taken the blinkers off. It's probably going to give him a bit of chance. And then the old man, Euphoric, doesn't know how to run a bad run over the poly mile. He's going to be there and thereabouts. But Union Rose, a sufficient banker for the place accumulator and the bipods. I think he's a very, very big runner. And I'm tipping at 3, 1, 4 and 5.
3, 1, 4 and 5, the top 4 picks in race number 2 for Grant. Moving along to race number 3, which will be the start of the pick 6. 13:40 is the off time. It is a Allo Stakes over 1300 meters, and the Splice, the main race, is at the top of betting boards at 46-100. It is 28-10 about Happy Holly, 5-1 Ignite the Light, and then it is 14-1 and better bar those. Now, Grant, number 1, Splice, the main race, ran in a very, very strong race last time out behind Fatal Flaw down in the Western Cape. Back into calmer waters, and she looks to be a hard horse to oppose.
100% Rahil, very, very good filly against her own class, especially in Port Elizabeth. Very, very hard horse to beat. She's a banker in everything, place accumulators, pick sixes, bipods. She's found the right field once again, and she's given them weight and she's beaten them before. She's no reason why she shouldn't do it again. And I'm tipping at 1, 4, 3, 2 and Splice, the main race, best bet on the card.
We move along to race number 4 next. This is the start of Jackpot 1, fillies and mares, 66 handicap, 1400 meters is the off time. And here your favorite is number 4, Walk on the Wild Side at 13-10, 22-10 about Ice Cap, 11-2 Elusive Martyr, 7-1 and better bar those. Now this favorite, Walk on the Wild Side, she was doing her best work at the finish last time out. Once again, she came from a hopeless position, but Grant, from gate number 2, I see the tongue tie goes on as well. We'd naturally expect this filly to be closer to the speed, and she could be hard to beat now.
Yeah, Rahil, I'm not sure about closer to the speed. She really doesn't get herself into a race. I can't see her being closer to the speed. There's a lot of speed in this race, they must be honest with you. She ran on very nicely last time out. I know Alan thinks she's a very decent filly, especially over the longer trip. She's not going to have it all her own way. I found a little bit of an outsider here, number 1, Deluina, from the Gavin Smith yard with the four-claimer JC Buertas on board. A strong front-running filly. The weight off her back, she could be very, very hard to peg back, and some very good value at 8-1. She's a horse that has to go into your play. Another danger, Ice Cap, holding solid form. It's not going to be easy for Walk on the Wild Side. And another concern is her last run pulled up coughing, and that's always a concern. You know, once you get behind horses and you get that poly in and the kickback in your face, that can always happen. They've added the tongue tie. Hopefully that can help. But a tricky kind of a race. She should still win it. And I'm tipping at 4-1-6-2 with a value over here. Deluina, number 1.
Yep, number 1 at 8-1 in the market. Could be a nice find from Grant in race number 4. Moving along to race number 5 next. Classified stakes over 1,400 meters. 10-3 is the off time for this contest. Number 2, Mr. Belvedere. 16-10. 4-1, Hollow Scene. A bit chilly at 4-1. 7-1, Son of Erupt. It's then double figure odds about the balance. Now, number 2, Mr. Belvedere, all he could do on local debut was win in an open maiden, and he did it very impressively, winning by 4 lengths. He remains on a mark of 74. He jumps from gate number 1. And Grant, this horse could be in the right type of race to go back to back.
Yeah, he's definitely found the right race. It's very simple here, Rahil. It's either banker Mr. Belvedere or you take the field. A very, very, very shallow field, I must be honest with you. And he won extremely well. He beat nothing, but he won extremely well. But there's very little in this race. Hello Scene hasn't done much, and that's a second favourite. Son of Erupt won a weaker maiden last time out, and then a horse like Globetronic can be there and thereabouts. But it's, as I say, it's either Mr. Belvedere or banker or the field, and I've tipped it 2, 3, 7 and 4.
2, 3, 7 and 4. Mr. Belvedere, the top pick there in race 5. Race number 6 next, merit rated 81 handicap, 1200 meters, 25 past 3. Whatever next, the top one here at 14-10, 3-1 number 1 Cool Cat, 5-1 number 8 Swiss Walt. Number 5 Purple Operator is at 7-1. You can get 8-1 and better bar those. Now, whatever next, he's been knocking on the door. He drops in the ratings. He looks to be on the right mark now of 79. And last time out, he was a clear second best on the day. He should be a big runner, Grant, but is he a confident first choice?
Nah, he's not a confident first choice for Hill, and he's definitely not a 14-10 shot. That I can tell you. Doesn't know really how to win. He has dropped in the ratings, and he should be a competitive. There's no doubt. William the First won a very good race. Can he go back to back? I'm not 100% sure. This horse Swiss Walt, very, very big runner with the Claymore, and only 50 kilos on his back. Half decent draw at 7. He's got to be there and thereabouts as well, and he's probably my narrow first choice. And then the likes of Cool Winter, he ran a very good race last time out, also down in class. He's going to be there and thereabouts. Yeah, definitely no bankering over here. I'm tipping at 8 from 3, 2 and 6. And I've got a lot of respect for numbers 8 here, Swiss Walt.
Yep, Swiss Walt at 5-1 in the market. This horse has got 4 kgs off the back, so only shoulders 50. And he's definitely going to be a big player for top honours in race number 6. Race number 7 next. This is a fillies and mare 68 handicap over 1900 meters, 5 past 4, the off-time penultimate race on the card. Number 7, Flight Display, 3-1, 4-1, Below Deck, 5-1, Canford Queen, 5-1, Darling Harbour, at 6-1, Lady Zoltanite, 7-1, and better bar those. Grant, what's your thoughts on race number 7?
I think the Kelly Mitchley yard has got a massive hand in this with 3 very decent runners. Lady Zoltanite, Canford Queen and Millennium Dancer all holding solid form over course and distance. I know Canford Queen is really well fancied and a very good third run here. Prime, good second last time out, very good draw. I think she's going to be the horse to beat. Lady Zoltanite loves the track. She's going to be a massive danger, and so too Millennium Dancer. With regards to Flight Display, the favourite, coming back from a 3-month rest, first run on the poly from a 10 out of 10 draw is not going to be easy, and maybe Below Deck with Richard Fourie jumping aboard can be a danger as well. But I'm tipping at 5, 1, 4 and 2 with Canford Queen strongly fancied.
Yep, that's
Sorry,
right.
4, 2, 8, and 3. Canford Queen and being my value on the day as well.
I was just going to say, have you found another spook fast with Blue Palace there? But yeah, it's number 4, Canford Queen, the top choice in race number 7 for Grant. We move along to race number 8, and the 8th race on the program is a maiden plate for fillies and mares over 1600 meters. 16:35 is the off time. Number 5, Sweet Nothings at 13 to 10. Angel of My Heart 28 to 10. Number 4, Lady Sonatine at 28 to 10. It's then 10 to 1. And a better bar those. Now, Sweet Nothing showed big improvement last time out behind Million Reasons when running third. But Grant, this is a type of race that's not going to take a lot of winning.
Yeah, that's for sure. Very, very, very weak. But she ran on very nicely last time out. She's going to really enjoy the step up to the mile, there's no doubt. So, very big runner. I think 13 to 10 is a decent price. The rest of them have really had enough chances to win a race. Angel of My Heart, she's been up and down in distance, probably the biggest danger from a 2 draw. And then a little bit of Lady Sonatine and Poise Panache to fill up trifectas and quartets. But Sweet Nothing should take a power of beating here. And I'm tipping at 5, 1, 4, and 2.
That's race number 8. Grant is in the camp of number 5, Sweet Nothings. We're going to move along to the suggested bet now, and Grant will take us through his suggested bet for racing on Tuesday out at Fairview with 8 races on the program. Grant, take it away.
Thank you very much. My best bet, race 3, number 1, Splice the Main Race. The value bet, race 7, number 4, Canford Queen. And the suggested bet, the place accumulator, goes as follows. We open up with banker 3, by banker 1, by 1 and 4, by 2, 3, 7, by 2, 3, 8, by 2 and 4, by 1 and 5 for 72 Rand.
Grant, thanks very much. Have a wonderful week.
Thank you very much, Rahil, and good luck to the punters playing tomorrow. Goodbye.
All the best with racing on Tuesday out at Fairview.